And we're live. Welcome to the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. I'm one of your hosts, Zach.
And I am also your other host, co-host, Zach, with an H.
Right. And
However you choose.
This is the Zac Yak Pack.
Back after a 1 week hiatus.
Do what?
Back after a 1 week hiatus, we are at it again. And a day earlier than usual, and kind of for the same reasons that we had the 1 week hiatus.
Yeah, kind of.
Hiatus was my fault. I'll take the blame on that.
Well, of course. It's always your fault.
It's because I have the H.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. It sounded good anyhow.
Not because you were a Nick or anything.
Oh, my. With that being said, don't be a Nick. Hashtag don't be a Nick.
You had to wait half a second because it comes across the bottom. That was the segue into, so you can be like, and I'd be like, don't forget to use the hashtag don't be a Nick. You can follow us at the Facebook, the Jaggers Juxtaplooza, Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on Instagram at MPJags. You can follow the other Zach at...
I was working on it a little bit ago. I haven't had it set up yet.
All right.
You can get our official merch at cafepress.com/thejaggersjuxtaplooza.
And don't be afraid to tell us that we're stumbling on top of each other when we talk.
And that we're both idiots at times.
At times?
Okay, most of the time, especially on here.
Right. Right. So
only in the best of ways, usually.
So this time I have to pull a Zach, but not be Zach. All right, and I'm going to end up having dinner. So obviously, like we normally do, stop sharing the camera. But once the dinner's here and you get to see it, you're going to want my recipe because it's my wife's.
I'm sure.
Right. Because it's
so
my
as
wife.
far as stupid injuries go, because we've gone into those before. Yeah, everybody's going to see a bandage on my hand. Decided to take a chunk out of my hand. So, it is what it is. Completely accidentally, but took a chunk out of my hand. So before everybody starts asking what the hell happened to him now.
What the hell happened to him now?
Thank you.
That is a good segue for you so that you can explain it.
So I was literally polishing the fuel tank on my truck at work, semi, and going around the top edge, wiping the polish off, and I pulled my hand back, and it caught the top edge of the fuel tank strap and took a chunk out of my hand.
Did you learn your lesson?
No, I'll probably do it. Well, I'll probably polish the tank again. If that was a lesson not to polish, then no, I probably didn't learn that.
You know what you could have done? You could have used a polishing pad on your drill to actually take off the polish.
Yeah, I didn't have another cone with me.
Yeah, but all you need is a pad.
Yeah, I didn't have that with me. So, I was using a regular microfiber to remove the polishing compound.
So, did you learn your lesson?
Probably not, like I said.
If you're watching this show, though, you can learn your lesson by actually going down, hitting the subscribe button down at the bottom, the notification bell to let you know when new shows are coming live, and go ahead and hit that like button to help us with the stupid algorithms with YouTube. And don't be afraid to comment because we do actually read our comments, such as no, Zach with an H is a Nick, and as always, hashtag don't be a Nick. That was a good segue. You have to give me credit, even though it seemed like it was like pre-planned and really like stupid instead of on the fly like it was.
Yeah, very smooth.
It actually seems scripted, which is actually pretty bad because we're not smart enough to script anything.
No, and we also don't edit.
No, well, I have edited in the past previously when this was the Nick and Zach show, or when I was on the Nick and Zach show, because that's actually falls under the Jaggers Juxtaplooza, which is in its semi-permanent hiatus. So I edited because we had another viewer or another guest on, and beyond their control, their child decided to come running out of the bathroom streaking. And so it was, oh, cut the show. And completely, like, my edit was the show ended before that happened. That was the closest thing to an edit, because literally show's done from there.
Yep.
I didn't remove content from in the middle of the show to make things fit or whatever. It was literally cut it for multiple reasons: protection of the minor, not to go to prison, not to get banned from YouTube, all these things.
Also, when you comment, realize that there is about a 10-second delay for that reason.
Right. The problem is that doesn't stop that.
No.
And here comes the even bigger problem. YouTube, for whatever reason, takes a hot minute when you have to edit. Takes a hot minute to actually edit that video. I think I had to put it on private while it was editing the video, because it literally doesn't edit out like that fast.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
Obviously, I'm not the tech guy, even though he calls me the producer. I am not the producer.
No.
You
were the producer of when we had the Nick and Zach show. You're no longer a producer. You've upgraded to a co-host.
Is that an upgrade? I'm playing.
You get paid more.
I can't argue too much on that one when the shirts arrive.
No. Yeah, even though you're paying me back for the shirts. Nice try.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so we've had, hold on, had my bowl of dinner brought into me, right? Okay. Now we're waiting until my wife.
The way you held that up, it almost looked like some sort of glowing orb.
It is a glowing orb of deliciousness. Okay. Now that my wife is in the room, I'm able to actually tell you about this food.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So because she's in the room, she can hear me talk.
You're not having Marine Corps soup where it's melted crayons in a bowl from a microwave.
Oh God, no. We have a preschooler, not a kindergartner, so we're good in the house. We don't have to worry about eating crayons yet. No, we're still working on don't eat, pick your nose and eat it. We haven't upgraded to crayons yet. But no, so
you might now that you mentioned it.
So like I told you earlier, with my dinner, I have this amazing recipe because it was my wife's.
Okay.
She's the one who did this. All right. Kielbasa sausage, right?
Okay.
It's got usually there'd be pepper in it, but we didn't have a good pepper. Yeah, I know. All right. So little kielbasa sausage, right? Cut up into chunks. All right. There's what do they call that? Caramelized onion.
Yes.
Right. So when you put the onion in, you put in the butter and all that.
It turns it kind of sweet. Yeah.
Normally there'd be like some green pepper or some red pepper in here, but our pepper was bad, so we grounded it and threw it in the trash can.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Because we're not putting poblano in it. Like we have, it's a green pepper or red pepper. All right. There's chopped up garlic in here, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's garlic salt. Garlic powder, salt, just the powder. Okay, garlic powder. All right. Seasoned salt.
Yeah.
Right. That like multi-use freaking brown crap. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And ramen, beef ramen with salt and pepper.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, is that over rice? But no, with the ramen noodles, yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, and so I'm. Yeah, it's the ramen packet. Yeah, we have bouillon cubes because we only had chicken ramen in the house.
Yeah.
Usually we keep beef ramen, but this because I'm not ashamed of my past here. At one point, I lost a lawsuit and ended up being garnished, and they took $300 a week out of my check.
Yep.
And so, when that happened, we had limited budget for food, And
Oh yeah.
in doing so, it was how can you make things? Because I'm sorry,
How
we're
do
not
you
college
stretch it?
students. I did my college student days, and I had more money than what I had when I was being garnished, right? So it was, what can we do to because you don't want to just eat ramen. What can we do? And this was one of the things because peppers aren't expensive. Kielbasa sausage you keep around for like the jambalaya, which the cheese jambalaya is that Zadrian's cheesy jambalaya is way better than regular jambalaya.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we already had the kielbasa sausage. My wife, I don't know if she found like the idea of it online first, but then it just merged into what it is now.
Yeah.
And now you actually wish you could try it.
I might be able to try it here in a couple weeks.
Right. So at the same time, though, we have Sean in the chat, and he's wondering if Jordan is watching as well. So welcome to our chat group. Feel free to make your comments, and we'll direct conversation. Based on some of the comments, as long as they're appropriate, not going to get us banned on YouTube or thrown in jail.
Giving an opportunity for comments.
Right. No. I was just leaving opportunity for you to say something, but sure.
No, I saw the way you were looking there, and it's like, okay, this is your cue. So I was actually literally waiting for some sort of a comment to pop up, but it didn't.
No,
so
there's too long of a delay for that to work in this instance.
So I mean, I kind of look like an idiot for that one. So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Okay, her friend posted up, cooked something similar for her husband, and then it merged to this. Because I like kielbasa sausage better than like the Polish sausages and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right now, my wife usually goes, "How are you eating that?" Because it's boiling hot for like everything. For a change, I'm actually letting my food cool. This one is one of those like the chunks are just too big to take the small bites, like the rices or the small pastas.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Does look good. It definitely does.
No, you're only seeing from the top. I can't quite tip it because there's liquid in it, but she's sending you the picture. Or a picture of it.
Ooh, ow, what did I just do?
I don't know what you just did.
Oh, scrape my foot. Oh, well. Comment directed for you, I believe.
So are we actually bringing up what happened the other day? Well, I heard the story, but because I was going to bring him on because I told Sean that either the hero or the villain, you come on and tell your story. That way you can feed off of it. But because he's in the chat group, obviously he had sent me a message saying, I can't make it. It's too loud where I'm at. But he's watching to the best of his ability. I'll leave it go for now. Unless he leaves the chat. In which case, well, then we'll see.
What? I'm missing something. Okay. So is it cool enough for you to eat now?
Not yet, yep. But my 4-year-old or 5-year-old now. Sorry, God. My 5-year-old just goes, Dad, I have a question. I'm sure you can hear in the background, right?
Yeah.
And then my phone asks what the question is because children ask inappropriate questions. And I don't want her asking questions about like that YouTube not talk about things. And I was like, what's your question? And Mom goes, well, she dropped mac and cheese on the floor. It's going to be the mac and cheese on the floor. So, of course, just to make Mom wrong, she chose a different topic because you could see the look in her face where she's like, I got a different one. And she's like, your food's cool enough to eat. It's like, that's not a question. That's a statement. She's always like, I've got a question, and then gives a statement.
Wonderful.
And now she's saying she loves giving statements. I don't know if you could hear that. But
kids.
Yeah, you should have a picture now.
I am awaiting it.
But no. For Mr. Sean there, I will be kind and not discuss the concept. So
I don't have anything yet.
Do what?
I don't have any picture yet. Oh, hey, you didn't tell me that part.
Hold on. So yeah. Okay, so I guess what we'll talk about, I'll give the rundown just because now there's things in the comments and viewers are going to ask. The truck stop that I stop at, so did you use the facilities? Is that the appropriate YouTube term for taking a piss?
Sure.
Okay, so
You
I
went
used
to,
the
you stop at it every day, take a piss.
right,
We got it.
or whatever other bowel functions need to occur. We're getting old. All right, see the gray, see the gray, see the gray, see the gray.
Even though the gray is starting to come in on both of us,
yeah, but it's not coming in up
fart
here.
jokes are not.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not coming in up here, right?
Yeah,
okay, and I still have it.
Yeah, it's starting to come in for me a little bit on the sides. So anyhow,
it's coming in
you
like the old
the truck stop to take a
hold
piss.
on. It's coming in like the crazy old guy on the Flintstones Halloween special where they have to stay in the mansion. He's just got the crazy hair sideways.
Oh my! No, it's not going to do that.
So, but anyways, so what happens at this? I find out like the next day, right? And at this fuel stop, this guy kept hounding the managers there. Give me a job. Give me a job. Give me a job. He's also apparently I'm trying to remember the term I need to use here. Allegedly, he's on probation from jail time. Allegedly, and in doing so, he's allegedly living in the hotel across the street, which people do all the time. And in doing so, apparently he comes in at night and goes, "Hey, I was hired to clean," and he's outside cleaning the freaking the outside of the truck stop. Like they get all these mayflies and all these other things, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And he manages to get the one employee to give him their phone number. Okay, we're tracking here.
Okay.
In doing so, he's filthy from mayflies and needs to take a shower. He goes in to take the shower, and he texts the employee he needs some I get lotion or soap or something brought to him. Can you help me? Bring it back here for me and just leave it there. Okay. And in doing so, we get a, oh man, here it comes. All right. They're smart, and this causes him to have to give a police statement. Okay, so what happens is they ask Sean, can you take this back to this guy? Now, we'll stop and pause. Sean being a male, everyone else there is female. They asked Sean to take it back there, which is really smart. But imagine if Sean wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
Or if Sean said, hey, I'm really busy, I can't. Sean goes back there, not even inside the shower room, right? Standing outside with, I don't know if the door's closed behind him or just wide open, but standing outside of their complete birthday suit. They end up kicking him out and telling him he's got to leave, right? This dude, like, whatever, this could have gone wrong so many ways. Imagine if one of the girls had actually gone back there to take this. What direction could that have gone? Like, I'm not going to use certain words with the YouTube and whatnot.
Door was open, the shower running.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, lights off.
Yeah. So, I mean, this literally could have gone all sorts of bad had Sean not been the one to go back there. Allegedly, this guy had malfeasance in mind. Am I using that word right? Malicious intent?
Yeah.
Malfeasance.
No, you are not done. You need to eat.
No, I believe malicious intent would be correct.
Allegedly. Say allegedly.
Yeah, because I mean,
because it's still.
nothing.
I mean, he had to do a police
Still
report.
in the process of the legal system.
Right. We're allegedly may have had bad intent.
Would that be a violation of parole then?
Yeah, we got a child arguing with the concept of eating. Was extremely angry that it wasn't one of the girls. Yeah, exactly. So, but then again, I mean, if I was single and straight out of jail and another dude came walking in while I'm buck naked, I'd be like, I was done with this. I'd be pretty mad that a dude came back too. But then again, I'm not a sycophant. Is that the right word here? A sicko that would have done this in general, because this is wrong on so many levels. Because guess what? Never got hired.
No.
He was lying the whole time to all the girls on being an employee.
Well, I mean, on top of that new charge, that counts for violation of parole too, so he'll be gone for a while.
If he's on parole, allegedly. Yeah. So, needless to say, I don't know who that is, but sure, yes. Welcome to the chat group. And you're right. He would be an idiot. Yes.
Would that be the other party member that everybody was asking about earlier?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the one that was being asked about earlier.
Oh, wow. So a threat as well in there.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll move on from here. But that's what it was. That was the whole thing. And just throwing out there.
If you're going to do these types of things, you're going to get caught.
Well, yeah. Between that and Mr. Junior here, we will throw out doxed himself with his first name. We had nothing to do with that. I was not asking him to identify himself, and we'll leave it that way.
Exactly.
He did it twice now.
See, there is that horrible delay, which kind of screwed it up there, where it's like, yes, So, it took a whole lot longer for some reason for him to be able to comment than anybody else for some reason.
Right. And I just sent you the picture because my wife said that it wasn't going through on the Facebook thing for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it still says sending on her end.
Ooh, that does look delicious.
I know, right? Go ahead, show it up. Okay, I cannot see some of these comments because it's right in the broken part of the screen.
It was the lag.
Oh, okay. If it's inappropriate for reading on YouTube, just let me know, and that will make sure not to go there because that's right where I have to click on it. But
so far, you're good.
While we're at it, don't be afraid to use that hashtag. Don't be a Nick everywhere. Write it on the stalls in the restrooms of other people's businesses. But
and you'll even find it on our merchandise at cafepress.com/Jaggers Juxtaplooza.
That's right. And you can also follow us on the Facebook at facebook.com/the Jaggers Juxtaplooza.
And there's nothing on Twitter or the Tiki-Taki.
Yeah, I don't do dating sites, but I am on Instagram, and you can follow me at MPJags. But what I will tell you, Black, I'm rocking out the Jaggers Juxtaplooza shirt here, right?
Okay. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it live.
Right, we have one
on
issue.
our wonderful model that doesn't quite look like Vanna White.
Right, that's because I'm not a good meteorologist. But anyways, the problem is right here in the middle, right here, it says YouTube and don't be a Nick. Well, on the black shirt, you can't see it, and it's too small for the other shirt. So this will be a classic design, and it will probably be going soon because we're going to have to fix it.
Last comment referred to poo, but you do dating sites.
No longer. I did meet my wife on that Fish of Plentiness. 6 years ago. But so funny story, right? This is getting me nowhere to being able to take even a single bite of my food here. Funny story. Literally a year prior to me meeting my wife on that Fish of Plentiness. Okay.
You guys rejected each other, didn't you?
No, she rejected me. She literally saw a picture of me and goes, "Fuck that."
Nice.
Yeah, I know. But I messaged her a year later, and then
Persistency.
No, I didn't ever see her. She had already swiped me away, so it took her out of my objects at the time. So, but
objects. Objects. Really? You're going to say objects?
Well, yeah. They're profiles. Profiles are objects.
Ah.
No, have you done the dating sites?
I have done one before.
Okay. You always get I've got kids and I don't want a replacement dad. Bullshit. Yeah. I know exactly what you want. Bye.
Yep.
I ain't your eye candy and I ain't your wallet.
Oh, man. So how was your week at work, anyhow, with the driving and all? Other than the whole eventful story at the old truck stop.
Right. So, I don't know. I'm leaving the one subject alone, but we will just say that I'm allowed to drive.
Yeah. The last comment there, Kindle. I'm going to change the terminology a little bit so we don't plug them directly. But yeah, no, I just plugged a different type of product. What the hell? Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, my father-in-law sent a message to my wife, and it's freaking politics thing. Hold on.
But yeah, right swipe left one. Yeah. That's the one I had used years ago.
It's a very interesting app.
Well, I would say, if I remember right, wasn't Tinder where other men went to meet other men?
They have two different sides to it. Where yeah.
So are they showing you nice nurses, or like are you enjoying the nurses they're showing you?
Or are they implying that you need to be in like a nursing home?
Well, you know more about these sites than I do.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I don't even know that one. So, okay. So
I support your lifestyle choices. I am fully support.
So you made mention of your father-in-law sending you something political or whatever?
I sent it to my wife, and it had to do with Biden saying stupid stuff. So that's why I muted for a second. But then again, I realized that the webcam is not showing right now, so I couldn't. You couldn't even see that I leaned away or muted the mic. So,
yep, Badacath care.
Yeah, well, it's politics. I really don't feel like going into.
Yeah, Badacath care though. We still need that. We're waiting for it.
Right.
If anybody actually pays attention to this. We need our Badacath care.
We do, but my broken screen made it look like his little smiley face. I could see the very bottom of it, and it looked like the smiley clown, the emoji clown. So I was going to bring that up and be like, "You're right, you are a clown," but it didn't work.
Look, Danny's even agreeing that we need the Badacath care.
My phone sent a message. Our dog's phone. Ignore that message. My phone decided to send random shit.
on the YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
my wife,
push the bottom one.
no. My wife said that the phone like auto typed and sent, and she wasn't even pressing the type in it.
Nice.
Yeah. She's actually changing apps, so she's probably deleting that comment. But
We'll find out.
right. But we were up to 8 viewers briefly.
You're fine now.
So
New all-time high while we're live, I believe.
pretty close. Pretty close. People need to share this with their friends.
Subscribe, notification bell. That way you wind up being notified whenever we are live, and we can go ahead and push the numbers higher.
Share it on that Facebook and on your Instagrams or whatever. Your tickety talk. I don't have Twitter, so why is that what you were setting up earlier? A Twitter?
No. Dogs jumped on the chair with the computer under the chair, broke my computer. And you keep saying that you're going to fix it. Oh,
yeah.
Ow.
But instead, we took our computer screen budget and we spent it on 3 young girls, and we've got to find something for a young boy still.
Okay.
We're coming out to visit you. We're bringing gifts for everybody, and
Yeah, you got to bring gifts for everybody.
no, we don't have to. I didn't say I had to. I said we were.
Or is this part of your payback plan?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. All of them combined are payback plan?
No. You need Nerf guns?
Man, he's got so many of them already. It's ridiculous. You know, we could have an all-out, full-on Nerf war in the backyard. You know what? Maybe we ought to do that on the show, have a Nerf war.
Have my wife film it.
Yeah, why not?
What happens if I put one of the Nerf darts in the freezer first?
My dad used to do it.
You know what? We'll have to find out. It may not do anything. And then again, it may shatter. Who knows?
My father-in-law used to have to use paintballs to chase chickens out of the yard from the neighbors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can't see any of these chat groups.
Okay,
I sent out a
so-
share wave. Oh, what's that mean?
Yeah.
What's a share wave?
that's where you go ahead and hit share, and it just automatically hits all your contacts.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a thing? Well, you know what? Thank you, Sean. We appreciate that.
Yep. And too late. Already talked to Danielle about it. I told him water gun, hashtag Nerf War from Sean, and frozen paintballs from the actual producer of this whole thing.
I wasn't going to say that on air because PETA and whatnot.
Well, okay.
No. Now it's a split conversation, so the YouTube algorithm doesn't register these things.
Frozen paintballs suck when you get hit with them, by the way.
That's,
Go do marble shot through a paintball gun. I wouldn't know anything about that.
well, how do chickens like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then sometimes you shoot frozen paintballs at your own when you're playing paintball wars.
Oh yeah. If you really
Especially
dislike the person, or you really want to just go ahead and mess them up just for the hell of it.
Like your own mouthy children that are adults at the time.
Yeah. Yep, that'll definitely work.
Right.
Oh, only a few more years and you could do that.
It gives them a fighting chance.
Oh, only a few more years and you could do that.
No. What's the appropriate way without playing down my kid by saying he's a big girl?
The little girl is saying for you to be nicer, isn't she?
I don't know what she's saying.
Well, I mean, a bruise the size of Rhode Island on your back, that's not a real bad bruise or whatever. I mean, that's just a tiny little state. You blink once and you're going through it.
The size of Rhode Island or the shape of Rhode Island?
The size of Rhode Island.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying maybe it was a mistype. The shape, that'd be neat. The size, I mean.
The shape of Rhode Island is just a square, so he got shot with a cube.
It's just little DC anyways. Little Jersey.
Oh.
That's okay.
The only two states that make any sense up that way are Vermont and Maine.
Do they, though?
Yes. Vermont doesn't. Vermont is a 100% constitutional carry state, surprisingly.
Yeah, but they also voted for Bernie Sanders, so.
Oh, you know, whatever.
Nobody's perfect.
They were misconstrued. They were led astray.
They've done it more than once.
Are there woods near you? Because you can go with your paintball guns into the woods.
Right. Or just don't get caught in the backyard in a cul-de-sac.
I don't think anybody would really mind over here as long as we washed it off.
That's because you decided to marry the frickin' neighbor girl. Your neighbor.
No, I'm not talking about just that house. I'm talking about all the ones around here. As long as we cleaned it up, I don't think they would care.
Paintball stain.
They can. But when everything's brick around here, they don't really stain. Bad idea to play paintball at the truck stop. Really bad idea. Trust me.
Have you done it?
I've seen where a couple trucks got tagged before. That was not a good thing.
Especially if they're an owner op.
Yeah. Or a very nice truck.
Or a TMC.
Well, nobody really cares with too much chrome. But, yeah, you know, I mean.
Their employer will.
Nice truck. Yeah.
I'll let you fill in the TMC concept there.
Yeah, so with TMC, the reason why I called them too much chrome, if those guys get caught with their truck being dirty on the inside or the outside, now granted, they run flatbed, but as soon as they're done with the delivery in a muddy area, they have to get that truck washed at the nearest wash station that is available, or else they can lose their jobs.
Now, do they get paid to do that?
Company pays for it.
No, the company pays for the wash, but I mean, if you're having to go out of route, are you getting paid to travel?
Oh, I have no idea. That'd be your buddy question.
Or your buddy.
Oh, I didn't say that guy was my buddy.
Yeah, but it's a good story.
Yeah, so
we'll throw in your Army story here because
yeah,
it's fun.
So there's a guy at my reserve center that he drives for TMC, and he's allowed to bring his truck in there in order to park it for drill weekends and stuff like that. And yeah, the one day his truck was just parked kind of in the way of what we were trying to do or whatever, and I noticed that it was just a little bit dirty on the outside. So, he decided that he was going to yell at me. I can't even remember what it was for. I think it was because I was one of the front chairs at the entrance. But I got yelled at, needless to say. And I wound up saying, you might want to be careful about yelling at somebody every once in a while. And, of course, this person's higher ranking than me, but they're in another unit there, so I didn't really care. He said, "What do you mean? What type of threat is that?" I said, "I could call your employer and let them know that your truck's dirty right now." He immediately just shut up and walked away. I'm an ass. I really am at times. Uh-oh. What about it?
What?
What about it?
Oh, you got a phone call. Dun, dun, dun. I'll hop back in for a minute while he's dealing with that. I'm going to go through all the fun Yahoo stuff. Go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell. Gotta do like, whatever. You know, out of all realism, it actually does help the channel, especially share it. That's my big thing. I want the subscribers, but really just share these videos because that'll help us. Even if you don't necessarily like us, if you think somebody will. Also, use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. Follow us at the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on Instagram at MPJags, and you can get your official merch at cafepress.com/thejaggersjuxtaplooza.
I got to help give a child some medication. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, while we're at it, let's see. We got a couple comments over here. Yeah, hashtag Don't Be a Nick. The Zac Yak Pack. Hashtag Jaggers Juxtaplooza. No, we would be inside. Playing paintball inside the truck stop. Well, I mean, if you don't want to be employed anymore, and you want to spend probably some jail time, then again, everybody's wearing protective masks now, so I guess, I mean,
Go near my birds.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Clip your ass.
So, I wouldn't recommend it. But, I mean, it could be an interesting deal. There's also a delay to any comment responses. There's one down at the bottom, but I can't read it yet until another comment comes through. Broken screen. Literally just right down the freaking screen. But, yeah. So, I mean, I'm honest with my viewers, right? We literally, for using StreamYard, I pay $10 a month, right? With the shirts, it just shirts in general. I mean, we got stickers, we got everything else, but just the shirts in general. You can take and buying, if we sell 2 shirts, a month, it'll take care of that expense. So, but yeah. So once we do that, now we don't receive any money from it until we take and sell $200 worth or whatever. Like, we don't receive the check, but even receiving a check later in the year, that still helps. Any little bit of help helps this channel, but I want you, the viewers, to actually get something and trade for assisting us. We're not big enough to start like a Patreon or anything to be able to give things like that, though I would love to. We need more viewers, more subscribers. That's why I feel like I'm pandering when I say subscribe and notification bells. Out of all honesty, if you subscribe, and then hit that notification bell, it helps us out. And as soon as we get more constant viewership, we'll be able to take it, start a Patreon or something. Maybe do a once a month thing. My wife now has a Nintendo Switch, so maybe we could play video games, and people who are subscribers or whatever would be able to play against us or whatever, sort of racing game or something. I suck at racing games, so I guarantee you'll probably win. Yeah, or we'll get like Mario Party or something.
Hi. I'm back. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Littlest one has an ear infection, so
that place is pure chaos. Anyways, yeah, it is. I can't read the comment below that though.
You're Jordan buy a shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Sean, makes sure you get hours to afford shirts. But we lead by example as leaders. That's what I was taught in the Army. So,
Isn't Sean like management?
Yeah.
So why doesn't he buy a staff all a shirt?
Or you can buy a 10-pack of stickers. Or you can get you can get a makeup bag for your makeup, for your grinder. That could help you out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't worry, Sean. We try to provide everything. We've even got the Racerback. I'm pretty sure the Racerback, but the Racerback tank tops or the tank top thing for you. We got you. There's something for everybody on there. Yeah, you buy one a week.
So why don't you get it to where the company buys it and you give it out as a bonus?
Okay, so you go on Tinder. Okay, I mean they have for all kinds there. It's fine. I mean, there's no gender. I mean, there's like 20, 23, 48, 162 genders or something. I don't know, but I'm sure they've got for you. But here, Sean, I mean, we got the Jaggers Juxtaplooza Racerback for you, so you can go to the gym and you can find all those find your next future Z. I don't know what's a replacement for Mr. and Mrs. now.
They.
No. Like the future blah blah blah. Sean.
I
don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the whole. It's kind of like the whole bad position of sir or ma'am in the military.
No, that's fine.
Officers.
You can use Zer, so it's fine. You're good.
Sir. I don't know.
Don't forget your sidebar. There, other Zach. There's a sidebar. Let's see. Things I've shared with you. I can't repeat. Can't repeat. Oh, Nellis Air Force Base held its first ever drag show.
Wait, what?
That's not even it was on task and purpose. Why Nellis Air Force Base held its first ever drag show. Quote, in quotes, the men are lovely on this Air Force base. Task and purpose photo illustration by whatever. Dallas Air Force Base made history last week for hosting its first ever drag show where guests from the local Las Vegas drag scene performed and took attendees through the history and the significance of drag within the LGBT plus community. See, now task and purpose, you screwed up. It's LGBTQAAIP plus. You're leaving people out. Racists. Bigots. It was done by the Pride, the base Pride committee. Okay, all right, that makes sense then. Okay, they have a base Pride committee. Wow, the military's changed.
Yeah, that's even a change to me in a way, and I'm still reserves.
Well, it's the Air Force. Sponsored by Nellis Top 3, a private group meant to enhance the morale, esprit de corps of all enlisted personnel assigned to the 99th Air Base Wing and to facilitate cooperation between members of the top 3 enlisted grades. Okay.
Interesting.
I didn't know they could host that stuff on base. I'm not talking, well, I mean, NCO club, I guess. I have the officers club. Yeah, okay, I guess I could buy it. But I'm just surprised they can do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. They want to try and use the military as a social experiment anymore.
Well, I'm leaving some news topics alone because your current occupation.
Yeah.
Your current. I mean, you still technically have a duty status, so like, there's certain things I won't bring up on the show.
Now there is one though that I wound up sending to you that we could bring up. Just see how people feel about it. Apparently, there was a linguist at the Pentagon that was working with a SF unit.
Oh yeah. No, I'm planning on getting that one still. But we're only an hour in, not even a full hour in.
Yeah, they're sentenced to 23 years for exposing the exact persons that were their human intel sources.
Well, see, you didn't let me get to things like Doctrine Man. Always like going at Tucker Carlson for saying General Milley's not qualified to be chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Doctrine Man saying he's wrong. Other things that you can't talk about.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite vampire, anyhow?
It would be what's his name? That Muppet on Sesame Street.
He doesn't count.
I assure you, he does.
Oh.
I love dad jokes.
Oh.
One bad joke.
My.
Sean's leaving on us.
Yeah.
Don't be a Nick, Sean. Don't be a Nick, but it was good having you. Don't be a what? Oh, okay. I swear she just said don't be a monster. So it's like, at first I was like, is she really? Did I start my child? She's going to go to private school now going, don't be a Nick.
Yes.
Yeah, but she couldn't take on the count. One more dead vampire.
Oh, God.
Two bad dad jokes.
Oh.
One president who can't talk.
Batakath care. True and honest shot for the pressure. What?
15 episodes later, and you finally get the pronunciation right.
Oh, I had it right like 10 episodes ago. It took like 5-6 episodes for me to get it. Oh.
So, okay, but before we get into people like being traitors to our country and whatnot, how about we start with something a little more positive, but is really negative? Have you noticed? What? No.
The cost being negative?
No, I was gonna say oh God!
I threw you off completely.
No, my wife said something, and I don't know that you heard it, so we'll leave it be. Because we never have these watching. Yeah. Anyways, I'll private message you later. But no, all the interpreters who worked for us that got abandoned.
There's a handful that have made it, but
I've got my one interpreter actually made it.
Yeah,
it took him till 2014, and he's my interpreter for 08.
Yeah, it takes forever, and honestly, it should be expedited for them because they're looked at as traitors to where they are.
Yeah,
we need to get them the hell out of there for helping us.
Yeah, them and their families.
It was just sent to me.
Yeah, I know. I just got know. But yeah, no, it's unfair to them. I like how Sean leaves and we drop down to two live viewers. Oh, we're at 6? Oh, we're at 6 live. It's my screen's telling me we're at 2. Nice.
It's lying.
Nope. It dropped again. Yeah. So, but yeah, as soon as we said True Anonymous Shop the pressure, we apparently got too political and we lost viewers.
Oh, but it's a solution to the Batacath care problem.
Yeah, but now we're at 3. They heard you. They heard. Yeah, they heard us say Batacath care. They said, "Oh, I need some of that."
Yep.
But out of all seriousness, go ahead, run through the horrors, because those are people who fought for our country that weren't even part of our country.
Yeah.
What's
so
the news article you found that literally affects our nation as a whole? This isn't even political.
Yeah, this isn't even anything to do with politics one way or the other.
Well,
and it's nothing like the WikiLeaks or anything like that. Whoa, for some reason my phone is not letting me go ahead and go to the story. There we go. So that way I don't get this all wrong. Wow, this is interesting. For some reason, my phone is like blocking me from opening it up.
Really?
Yes. I guess they said no to me on that one, huh?
Possibly.
Saying, no, you're not touching this topic.
Search it on Google.
I exited out of Messenger, and now I'm back into it. Come on. Really? Open it up. All right. So anyhow, the gist of it, from what I remember, is a 63-year-old woman working with a special forces unit as a interpreter, linguist, whatever you want to call her. She was
Washington Post. Pentagon linguist sentenced 23 years for exposing U.S. sources in Iraq to Hezbollah in rare terrorism espionage case. A linguist for U.S. Special Operations Task Force in Iraq was sentenced Wednesday to 23 years in prison in a rare terrorism espionage case. Rare. After she admitted she turned over names to informants and other classified data to a Lebanese man with ties to the militant group Hezbollah. I don't know.
In the name of love that she did this too.
Bro, maybe you should upgrade to an iPhone, because mine had no problem opening the article.
I really don't know what's going on with this.
I do. I'm literally killing time while the cuckoo clock finishes up. God damn. Beep. Bloop. Miriam T. Thompson, 63, formerly of Rochester, Minnesota, pleaded guilty on March 26 to delivering national defense information to aid a foreign government. Prosecutors allege that she passed the information to a man with whom she fell in love, believing it would assist the Lebanese Hezbollah, designated by the United States a terrorist group. Prosecutors said Thompson, who was born in Lebanon and became a U.S. citizen in 1993, risked lives of U.S. sources and troops because she hoped the man would marry her. Thompson's sentence should stand as a clear warning to all clearance holders that violations of their oath to this country will not be taken lightly, especially when they put lives at risk. John C. Demers, Assistant Attorney General for the Justice Department's National Security Division, said in a statement. In court, Assistant U.S. Attorney John M. Cummings Jr. argued that turning over terrorist targeting information posed a real threat to U.S. troops and allies, and for those reasons, she deserves a 30-year sentence. While Thomas's defense requested 7 years, the U.S. District Judge John D. Bates said he knew of no espionage case in which the defendant was sentenced to less than 15 years for divulging the identities of human sources, much less to a terrorist organization in active area of operations. The judge cut the sentence short, however, saying Thompson was a sympathetic individual with an otherwise inspiring life story. Who served her adopted country alongside U.S. troops in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. The judge also acknowledged that the government request was tantamount to a life sentence. There's no question in my mind that the offense conduct to which the defendant admitted endangering U.S. military personnel and human assets work for the United States and accordingly posed a significant threat to national security, Bates said. This was an actual risk situation, not a hypothetical situation. Therefore, it is extremely serious, the judge said. With good time credit and credit for the time served, Bates estimated Thompson could complete her term when she is 81, 5 years short of her estimated life expectancy. In tearful plea for leniency, Thompson apologized those she endangered. Well, it should be to those, but yeah, okay. Thanks, Washington Post. Saying, Your Honor, I love this country and I love our soldiers. I did not set out to hurt them or do damage to our national security. I just wanted to have someone to love me in my old age. And because I was desperate for that love, I forgot who I was for a short period of time. Thompson also asking for time to spend with her grandchildren before she dies. Why? So you can influence them? You're a better lesson sitting in prison. The FBI arrested Thompson on February 27, 2020 at the U.S. military facility in Erbil, Iraq. Did I pronounce it right?
Iraq, yeah.
I know how to pronounce Iraq, you jack.
Erbil, yeah.
Okay, which is home to an elite U.S. Special Operations counterterrorism effort where she worked, court filings said. Thompson turned over information after U.S. forces the previous December launched airstrikes at Kataib Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed. I'm sorry, I don't speak freaking Arabic. I understand Pashto. Iranian-backed, or I don't speak Iranian either. Backed foreign terrorist organizations, culminating in January 3rd, 2020, drone strike that killed its founder, as well as Iranian military leader Qasim.
General Soleimani. That's easier that way.
I can pronounce Soleimani. I heard it on the news enough.
Yeah, that's easier. That's easier to say it that way.
Thompson's unindicated co-conspirator asked her for information on who was helping the U.S. targeting effort. The linguist, who had a top-secret government clearance, began accessing classified information in the Pentagon computer systems on December 30th, one day before protesters stormed the U.S. Embassy in Iraq as tensions escalated, prosecutors say. You know, how do you have an unindicated co-conspirator? Why is he not being charged right now? Why are they both not being executed right now? That'd be a better example.
Yeah.
Thompson ultimately began that's a legal punishment, mind you. I'm not calling for the death of somebody. I'm saying that as the legal
espionage literally carries the punishment of death.
And people could have died. She turned over people's identities. Thompson ultimately began accessing documents of files and used several techniques to turn over classified national defense information, including the identities of at least 8 clandestine human assets, at least 10 U.S. targets, and multiple tactics, techniques, and procedures, the government said. That's a lot of people who could have died because of her stupidity.
And on top of it, the people to come yet, because she handed over TTPs. Letting the enemy know what we do, how we do it.
Cummings said the targeting packages included true names, personal identification data, background information, and photographs and cables detailing it. Why do they say cables? Why do we still use the term cables for this shit?
Good question.
Okay. Anyways, cables detailing information. That's like World War I, World War II terms. We realize that, right?
Yeah.
Cables detailing information the assets provided to the U.S. government. That's the end of the article. She loves her adopted country. Apparently not very well.
Not as much as you would think.
Apparently her love for some unnamed person I mean, technically, I guess he's an enemy combatant. So, no, I mean, I don't think we can legally execute him. Have to be human rights violation things like Saddam Hussein. Now, what his government does with him, that's his business. But don't we have a senator or no representative, U.S. representative that supports Hezbollah? Just saying.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm going to go no comment on that one.
No, that was the end of the comment. There was nothing more than that to be said.
Yeah, definitely no comment. Oh, my. And then you got supporters in there of that said person. Yeah.
Isn't she the one that was married to her brother? Or is that the other one?
No comment.
Allegedly.
No comment.
Fucking
Oh,
segment.
my. This sucks. I'm on antibiotics, so I can't have any alcohol right now.
No, but you could segue the conversation.
I can't really segue it though. I don't have the creative juices flowing.
Then you didn't take enough antibiotic?
I don't want to overdo this antibiotic. That's for damn sure.
Oh?
Yeah, this is the one that will make you go like a goose.
It's a suppository?
No. It will totally mess up your entire digestive tract.
Oh, I'm sure Sean was hoping it was a suppository. I was going to have him on to tell his story.
Oh, yeah.
I felt he had the right to tell his story.
Well, and at the same time, he probably would have thrown in nice little details that would have made it more interesting, too. Even more interesting. It's still interesting. Kind of curious what happens with the guy, honestly. I want to follow up on it. I really do. I want a follow-up report when we get one.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Yep. I don't want to see what he had to see, obviously, but Yeah,
he acts like he's scarred from this now.
Probably is. Wouldn't you?
I spent a decade in the Army. I've probably seen worse.
We were roommates, so yeah.
Yeah, I've seen worse. The Army, we have basic training. You have like high school gym showers.
Well, and then they wind up going to an extreme where some cases it's almost like dehumanizing in a way. Do I want to use that term?
No.
To where the shit just doesn't faze you at all.
Yeah, well, what I would say is like when you go through basic, at least when I did, because you got the big open base. Hold on, I'm not eating at the moment. You got the big open base shower where it's shower head, turn, shower head, and they would literally like the first shower you got, you literally went through each shower head. Like you did one that like stationed out, like put your soap on, put your blah blah blah, and rotated through, and then you're out.
Yep, making it fast.
There's a reason they call the trailers cattle trailers. They haul you.
Oh
around.
my goodness! Well, they're converted cattle trailers. They really were. They were actual cattle hauling trailers that they wound up going ahead and putting a set of bus doors on the side of it and put grab handles in. Get on the cattle truck.
Right. Pulled around on the back of freaking. Well, it depended. Sometimes they were on the back of, like pickup trucks.
No, you're not watching fucking.
Sometimes they were on the back of semis.
Yeah.
Then they had the buses that were you could not legally crowd as many people in any other vehicle than you could in the Army. I'm sure the Marines and whatnot do the same thing, but safety-wise, if those things got in an accident,
oh my goodness, and it's happened, especially at Leonard Wood.
I don't know any of those stories.
There was one that was going down that one hill and flipped because
Really?
everybody inside was so pissed off with their drill sergeant, they started rocking it from side to side as it was going down the hill.
What?
Yeah, they purposefully crashed it.
Okay, yeah, tell this story, please.
As all I know of it is that one of the cattle trucks, like we're talking about, everybody inside started rocking it from one side to the other, and made it flip.
How does that even become a thing?
Just everybody was tired of whatever they were doing, and they just started rocking it back and forth.
They have stress cards too?
That was before the Army tested those damn things.
They've tested those things numerous times.
Well, yeah. They never helped.
Break the show for a second.
Okay. Yeah, so like what we're talking about with stress cards is they'll literally give you this little, supposedly, I mean, it didn't happen for me, obviously it didn't happen for him, but they'll give you this little card that's about the size of a business card that you keep with you. And if you get too stressed out or too much to take at one time or whatever, you pull out your card and it lets the drill sergeants know you can't handle anymore. And they're supposed to back off and take care of you and start to coddle you and probably go ahead and, prepare your bottle for you and let you go ahead and have a bottle, a little baby bottle to help you regroup yourself and focus and be able to do your job, which is whatever the hell they tell you anyhow to begin with. It sounds a hell of a lot easier, that whole whatever they tell you, than what it really is. Because if you don't do it the exact way that they tell you or the way they want it done, well, then you're doing it over again and again and again, and you're getting messed up for it the whole time. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so hold on. We're going to take a quick break.
Apparently, he had to take a phone call right as I'm coming back, so I don't even have the opportunity to tell him what I disappeared for.
I just texted him.
But yeah, but he's got his phone to his ear. Do 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 do. I don't want to be copyright violated. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Now it's starting. And go ahead and use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. You can follow us on the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. And you can go ahead and you can follow me on the Instagram at IMBJags. You can get our official merchandise at cafepress.com/JaggersJuxtaplooza. Let's see if we can help him out for a second. Just to help him out. There we go. We'll do this. There we go. Sold it for him. That way, people aren't having to stare at him. It should still have him in. Did he just unsolo me, or did I just screw it up somehow? I think I screwed it up. Anyways, solo mode. There we go. He should still technically be in, so we can hear him talk when it comes up. But just try to help him out, give him a little privacy because someone looks at his face, made him look irritated. Apparently he doesn't like Jeopardy music. I can't say some of the words I want to say. Mostly just because I don't know if I should teach them to because most of you are dumb enough to have your children in the room. Mine decided to go head diving off a chair just a minute ago, so I'm just as dumb. So she now has her little tiger ice pack on her ear, and she's cuddling with her little leopard kitty and a My Little Pony blanket. It's a kitty. Okay, it's a kitty ice pack, even though it looks like a tiger. And she's got this new little rainbow bear that she's cuddled up with, all because she decided to go head diving face first off, and we got a little nick in the ear, little nick, but the nick of NIC, I think is the proper nick there, not the hashtag don't be a nick. We've got we do at the merch site have the the shirts, the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. Maybe next week I'll wear the other shirt. I don't know. We'll find out. Then at the same time, our stickers. I ordered some stickers so we can show you what the stickers look like. We got the clear ones instead of the white ones. We can show you how those look. And if you get those, you can. It helps promote the show. People ask you about the show, you'll be able to go, hey, it's the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. It's the Zac Yak Pack. Maybe people can help guide the show, and maybe other people aren't taking phone calls in the middle of the show. Twice. I think he's off the phone. I don't know. Let's check in on it.
I'm here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That was one of the phone calls I was gonna. If I got it, I was going to have to take it. I knew that ahead of time. So.
Yeah, well, when you know these things ahead of time, it's helpful to share them ahead of time.
Well, it wasn't one of those things that I was necessarily planning for a phone call to come through. It just was one of those. I knew if I got that type of phone call, I was going to have to take it. Sorry.
Lies.
Oh, more comments.
No, I'm reading a comment. I'm sorry, I wasn't calling you a liar. I was reading a comment.
So, she okay?
Who?
I just told him what happened.
Oh, us? Yeah. Oh, so you're reading her message finally. Yeah. It's I just explained when you got mad about my Jeopardy music.
I didn't get mad. What it was I was trying to mute it so that way the feedback wasn't.
Yeah, but you kept going like this to me.
Yeah, because I was because I was trying to get it to mute. It wasn't muting.
Yeah, that's fine. The point being, I was killing time so I could read.
I know.
Controller at the bottom.
I'm sorry. I was having to deal with issue with some.
I don't know. I don't know the appropriate way because it scrolls. No. So I was just killing time while it went, and then mocking the song.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily work because which way are you telling them to? Go with the flow of it, or are you telling them to read it this direction?
My head it's showing me doing it with the flow.
Right. I said which
way.
If
I go the way that I'm watching it go across the screen, it's the opposite the flow.
Right. That's the opposite for you. I'm saying which way is the appropriate way to point for people. Like which way on a scrolling picker. I don't have the
there at the bottom of the screen. How's that?
I don't know.
Semi-retarded?
I don't think we can say that.
No, I'm talking about me.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
Okay.
I think that's one of those things you're just not supposed to say. It's not appropriate.
I wasn't calling anybody else it, so okay.
Well, yeah, but if
We
you're
won't
not,
use it again.
right? YouTube things. It's weird. I know
Yeah.
you don't care. You don't care if freaking it can be all posted over freaking Fox News. Mr. Zach said this, and you'd be like, "I did."
I did about myself.
Yeah, well, even
Have
even
you
then,
met
you'd be
me?
like,
No,
they'd be like-
I know
they'd
me.
be like, "Well, you're demeaning of people with mental disabilities," and you'd be like, "You realize how many times my head's been racked around?" Be like,
Exactly.
you're not gonna be able to ruin my life. What, a bunch of people? Well, you're gonna protest outside my house? That's fine. I got insurance.
Exactly.
Then you will move.
Probably.
We'll have to buy a compound with your insurance money. No,
I don't think there's that much of it.
Yeah, but I just got told, so he's not moving. He's never moving. He doesn't like us. I was like, yeah, pretty much.
No, never mind.
Oh, so it's the other half.
No,
She doesn't like us.
no.
I'll let her know you
No, and no.
said that.
Not at all. No.
Straight from the
No,
horse
I did
face's
not
mouth.
say it. I did not say that. You're putting words in my mouth again.
Straight from the horse face's mouth. Sorry.
face.
No, C's not on here. My bad.
Oh my god.
What's the first letter of your boss's last name? The one that starts with an A? Oh, well, never mind. That's
P.
AOM. Do what?
P. That wasn't P.
P?
Yeah.
What's his middle initial?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was AO and then I was like one letter off? Oh, my bad. I meant the wrong letter.
Yeah.
Turns out his middle name's Oscar.
Oh my goodness.
He does have nice long golden locks of freaking crouch.
Oh fuck.
You need to adopt a child and name them Oscar so you can do that.
Oh my goodness. That'd be so messed up. Oh, but I've been awake way too long.
Probably. Well, that's why when okay. So my wife's friend it's nothing but a two-timing lying backstabber who only wants anything for herself, and that's only when it's convenient to talk to people. But anyways, so this friend, we'll call her Bitchiny. Oh shit.
You got a weather alert or Amber alert.
Oh, God damn. National Weather Service tornado warning in this area until 10 p.m. Take shelter now in a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Check media. So here's my question.
You need to get off of here.
No, fuck. That's the next town over. They're saying it for. It's not even raining. Is it daylight outside still? Is it daylight for you right now?
No.
It's still bright as fuck outside. But anyways, so
you're actually about ready to get slammed in 12 minutes.
Good. You know what I was about to say?
Yes.
I'm really glad I don't live in a house trailer anymore, because how are you supposed to travel to the nearest substantial shelter if all those shelters are with like a 10-minute plus drive away?
So what town is that in?
I'm not telling you. I'm not doxing myself.
Oh yeah. What?
But no, that's not my town.
No, definitely not.
Though, I mean, out of all seriousness, it's not. I have family out there in Hicksville, though.
What is this one? There's all sorts of wow. You ought to look at the radar.
Bring it up. Share the screen. No. Share north. Share just Fort Wayne to Toledo and whatnot. No. Do it on the screen share thing. Yeah, keep it out so it shows Fort Wayne to Toledo because that'll show part of Michigan too.
Yeah, dude, you ought to see this line of storms coming your general area.
I'm asking you to show it. I can pick out where my town is. Not that people couldn't figure out where the fuck I live if they really want to. Just I'm not telling you my address. That's the biggest thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we start getting enough viewers that try mailing us things. I'll get a PO box. The next time.
All right. Share. Screen. Tab.
He accidentally doxes himself. He accidentally puts it for.
Yeah, that'd be.
Is it windy? Really windy?
Come on.
Okay, is it ready?
No, it's not pulling it up one here. But yeah, it is. Oh, here we go. Slowly pulling it up. This is really nasty through here on the road that I'm seeing.
I'm gonna make sure it's live radar
on my phone.
Oh, yeah. Make sure what you're pulling up is live radar. I gotta get my desktop set up.
It's still loading.
My wife's laptop. Not only do I have to replace the screen, which that's my fault for not getting done yet, but it's complaining about storage space again. And literally, she saved like 5 pictures to this thing. It can't do the updates because not enough storage. Did you freeze?
It's acted stupid. Okay, here's these storms. Now, across the bottom, it shows like a timeline there.
Okay, what time is it right now?
Right now.
Part of the problem.
Here, look at 11 o'clock. What they're showing is going to happen. Right there.
Oh, nice. But this thing says it's only there till 10 p.m. So, hey, got like 30 minutes. So, for those of you just joining us, seeing we have 4 viewers, apparently part of my local area may have a tornado warning. I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer court anymore. I had that down in Kentucky one time. Right. But yeah, I went into Walmart because I was gonna buy a beer because I was like, well, if the tornado's coming, I'm gonna go get me a beer. And yeah, they tried to lock me in the freaking like the bathrooms in the back of the freaking Walmart. I was like, no, can I buy my beer? They're like, no, sir, all the registers are closed down. I said, so you're not going to sell me beer? They go, no, sir, we can't. They're like, can you please go this way? I said, are you going to make me? Well, no, sir, we can't force you. And I was like, so, buy? Well, sir, we highly recommend. I was like, yeah, and I highly recommend you get out of my way.
Yeah. Check your phone real quick.
I went to the gas station and, yeah, I went to the gas station, and when I did that, it was they sold me beer, and then I sat on top of an S10.
Yeah, I see where you're showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got it. Like I said, we don't. That's not the area we live anymore, so should be more than good.
Well, it's just
No, I'm farther to the north.
that looks like the thick of it though.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where my weather app is on this thing. Oh, no, it's showing it here too. Wow, nice.
Yeah, it's
Tornado warning and one more. Okay, show me the one more. Oh, here we go. Learn
special
more.
weather statement.
Oh, it's saying the whole county, affected area, blank county. It says the southwestern part of my county.
Yeah, it could. Who knows? You're gonna have to watch the track.
Oh, come on now! Until 10.
You're gonna have to watch the track on that storm.
At 9:24 p.m. EDT. Oh, my daughter's asleep. Nice. At 9:24 too. Tornado's asleep. You're fine.
Yeah.
And she's asleep like this too. She's like, black. She's like,
Nice.
yeah. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over blank, the one you sent me, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Spotters are reporting a wall cloud as a funnel cloud. You know what? Just in case people are watching, it's moving over Butler. I'm pretty sure Butler, Indiana. So
it's coming from Butler.
Yeah, hazard, tornado, and it's covering east central DeKalb County in northeastern Indiana, northwestern Defiance County in northwestern Ohio, southwestern Williams County in northwestern Ohio. Hazard, tornado, source, weather spotters reported funnel cloud.
It's
Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. No, you can't say will occur. May occur. Will be damaged. No, may be damaged. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Well, yeah, that's true.
It's basically following a track along Route 6 from Butler.
Okay, it's going to be there at 9:35. Take cover now. Move to basement. Hail, tornado radar indicated hail. Less than is the caret to the left, right? Blank is less than, yeah. Okay, hail less than 0.75 inches.
That's greater than.
No.
Pointing
mouth,
to the right?
No, okay, mouth towards the...
Yeah, the mouth always points to the larger.
Yeah. Okay, it says hail, and then, is less than 0.75 inches.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, less than. Okay.
Okay.
My wife looked it up, and she proved you dumb.
Okay.
At 9:18, it was just a thunderstorm. Funnel clouds possible. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at the radar right now. Oh, wow, my radar looks way worse than yours.
Oh, yeah, they just changed it. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, oh, God.
Possibly. Sounds almost like it. No, I'm listening. No, hold on. Turn off.
Right, that's pink.
And they might just be setting it off, not. Woo! Well,
Yeah.
Should I change the episode title to Tornado 2021? And I'm going to talk as creepy as our president Joe Biden does when he tells people that he signed things.
Interrupted by tornado.
Join us for Tornado Party 2021.
Jeez.
Let's get ready to. I think that might be copyrighted.
Yeah. Oh my! But anyhow, bro.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Oh God.
Chunk of my fucking. I'm saying it in parody. Chunk of my fucking lime came into my freaking mouth. That was disgusting.
So then, why do you even put the lime in it?
Oh, it tastes good, but no, it like just like if I bit into the lime, I was unexpected when I'm trying to drink. I'm not expecting like to chew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've heard. Now my dogs don't like the tornado siren. She's like, "Hey, shut up! I'm sleeping."
Yeah.
My wife's just casually playing Animal Crossing over in the side of the house, dude. She's like, I don't understand tornadoes. I'm from Michigan. We just have water poisoning. What's this tornado thing? Is it going to ruin my cherry crop? The whole crop.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
How bad would that be if that hit your work?
You going to pay my bills?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, then shut the fuck up. But no, what I was gonna say was I had that in Texas. They actually had a tornado come down on post there at Fort Hood. I think if I remember right, it took out part of North Fort Hood, but nobody could tell where it was. Like it actually funnel cloud down.
Yeah.
And
it happened at
quite a
Fox,
bit of damage. Did quite a bit of damage. Well, no, it hit training grounds. It did quite a bit of damage.
Ooh.
And I had. It's not like it's dying.
The one at Knox hit the airfield.
But I had the big, thick pillow back couch, and you could like remove the bottom cushions. And I lined the tub with it, in a way that would be comfortable. Because my son was 3 months old, 4 months old, and he. Yeah, this would have been my ex-wife. She's like, I was like, okay, get in the tub. And she's like, where are you going to be? I said, well, obviously there's not room in the tub. There's an oxygen tank and, this feeding machine in here. Like, it's like, but where are you going to be? I was like, not in the don't worry about me. You've got the fucking child with you, you idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I understand. At least I appreciate you care, but piss off right now. Worry about the kid.
Yeah.
So we have no more tornado sirens. The tornado must have took out the sirens. It's like, don't you announce me? It's like Godzilla. I was starting to tell a story about bitch knee, but I don't remember what I was talking about.
I really don't know where you were going.
I don't either, because just like everything started blaring off in the house. To the 4 viewers we have, I think we just safely made it through Tornado 2021.
Oh.
I don't know. The storm's been pretty bad. I wonder if we'll still have our fireworks. They're trying to say we will, but it's supposed to rain all weekend.
Wonderful.
It's only raining until about 8 a.m. And then after that's a shower here and there.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that news article. Actually, I was trying to...
You're talking about...
yeah, but about what? What about her?
You started telling a story about her.
Yeah, what about her? Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. None of us can remember. Yeah, but what started it?
I don't know, because you're the one that started.
I know. I don't know. She's like,
Yeah, you didn't even get into it. So, but I do have to get up.
Well, yeah, hold on. I'm trying to... Oh, here it is. Let's see if this... Yeah, I know. I'm hoping somebody post up pictures. Did they? Did anybody?
Maybe they warn of tornado watch. They won't do sirens for a watch. They're going in blank now. No shit. Sirens just went off. Yeah, somebody's showing me pictures of this storm front. If you're supposed to be weather spotters, why are you not posting them up on the group that literally is all about posting this shit up? Haven't heard sirens 7 minutes ago. The hell you didn't hear sirens 7 minutes ago? I heard them 7 minutes ago. They posted up 7 minutes ago. Haven't heard any sirens. It's like, yeah, but somebody literally. So they're going newest to oldest here. Okay, I see. They're just going off. Where are you? I heard them here in this town, north side of town, over by the Pizza Hut. But I'm not seeing anything really going on in the sky.
Yeah, it's moving quick.
I think show me fucking pictures. So his sirens just went off in Bona Vista subdivision. Any info would be appreciated. Well, how about the siren? What info? What do you want from people? Any info would be appreciated. I don't know. Tornado sirens went off. Maybe it means there might be a tornado because it's the middle of the fucking night. Wow, it is strangely dark outside right now. It literally was just bright as fuck. And now it's dark. That's kind of neat.
Yep. And I got more stuff to figure out for tomorrow now.
So tell us what's going on for you for tomorrow.
Help my sister move.
She helped you move? I'm taking that as a no. So that means you're a No. So that means you're a kinder because you're the oldest, right?
We're not going into it.
No, you're the oldest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a kinder big brother than she is a kind sister.
We're not going to get to it. Okay, drop it. That's one that's not going to be on YouTube.
No, I was going to say it means you should get an amazing Christmas present. Look, when you moved, you didn't need help. That was the thing. That was what I was getting at. She didn't help.
I did get help.
That means you are the gold star of the family. Then is what I was getting at. But you took it. Yeah. You took it as like a whole different way. Like I was trying.
I just don't want any of it to get misconstrued by anybody possibly viewing it. You know.
You never share it. I'll accept your premise. Yeah. I will accept it because I accept it. I was trying to explain to the viewers then where I was going at with it, so it didn't make me look like as much of an asshole as you just made me seem. Because you could have played it off in a humorous way and been like, "I know I'm such a great big brother, aren't I?" But no, you didn't go that route. You made me look like a dick. So I had to at least explain to the viewers I wasn't trying to be a dick. But now you made me look like even more of a dick. Thanks, Nick.
Well, I just. When it comes up with family stuff, it's not even worth getting into publicly.
I bring up my family stuff all the time for you because it makes good conversation for you.
Well, certain topics, yes.
So actually, what I was going to go with at first is, okay, so you're stepping into your dad's shoes then now. Taking and doing what needs to be done because it needs to be done.
I wouldn't necessarily compare it to that. It's just
your dad. If your sister needed help, your dad would have done it. You needed help, your dad would have done it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You're stepping up. You'll have one sister. That's the only reason that you only have one person to help.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, that's what I was getting at. You're trying to fill those shoes because now that you're a dad, you've got responsibilities. And you're trying to teach your kids that, hey, when family needs help, you help them. But no. Make me look like a dick in the last few minutes of the show instead of making me be able to make points and be like, hey, this is the things we should be teaching our children and be able to make the show intellectual on top of all the stupidity that's happened already. No. But that's okay. It looks really screwy with the cracked screen when I get up close like this because you see the black across it and it's like, yeah, you should actually see it from this end. It's pretty funny when I start getting like vocal.
What, does it start going schizo or whatever?
No, it doesn't go schizo, but it's one of those. It's like it streaks off my face.
It's weird.
So if I'm in the wrong spot, like you see it going over like my one eye, and it just
before you get the screen fixed, maybe you should get them to program that in as a filter on your camera.
Or you froze up right there and looked really stoned.
No, I'm not frozen. I'm just sitting here.
No, yeah, with your eyes. Yeah, okay. I don't believe you.
What? It's for being up since 1 a.m.
So we still have more rain coming in, is what my wife's reading right now. For another fucking 12 hours. I don't think I'm getting my lawn mowed this weekend.
No, it doesn't look like you're going to at all. What the hell type of weather report do you have out there anyhow?
But pretty fucking bad.
From 3 a.m. to 10 a.m., nothing but thunderstorms. Then starting again at 3 with a pause until 6. What the hell? Talk about shit luck with weather this weekend.
I'm just really glad that I made it back to the yard before all this stuff happened because
you might get a chance Sunday afternoon.
Your screen's covering like the whole lower puff. Yeah,
sorry.
But no. I had 4,000 pounds in the back of that freaking dry van.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I could feel the wind kicking me around.
Ooh,
on top of 2 freaking major backups. Anybody, I drive to Detroit every day. I've told people this. So if you just look up on click on Detroit, there was a truck fire blocking the whole road. He was carrying bottles of water. The irony of that.
Oh my God!
The cab burned up, but the trailer didn't.
So, were the bottles of water exploding inside there too?
When I passed it, the fire was already out, but there looked like a bunch of unmelted cases of water all over the ground.
Wow. You know they're not going to be able to sell that water. Why didn't you help yourself? That load's already a total loss.
Because I figured the people stuck in the backup might need it because I was headed southbound. They were headed north. The truck fire was heading the north, but they could not use the bottled water to save the truck. But it saved the trailer.
There was a really interesting wreck. Oh God, 7 years ago?
No, we're not even done.
Yeah.
A couple miles farther south, wedged between 2 concrete walls, the Jersey wall and the actual concrete wall on the passenger side, right?
Okay.
Another truck laid on its fucking side.
Jeez.
Laid on the driver's side. Obviously, it slammed the brakes because of truck traffic backup, so at least they backed it up even farther. Mind you, this is like 6:30, right?
Wow.
There's no 4:30, 5:30. Anyways, whatever time this was, right? It's before 6 o'clock, right? The 75, they're shutting down completely come 9 p.m.
Ooh.
So they can do construction. So all those people that are being shot down the side roads right now, miles of backup, are now going to continue to be shot down the side road because they're shutting down the highway.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, there was the craziest type of wreck I've ever not really witnessed, but was near. Like 7 years ago, it happened right on the Maryland-West Virginia line on 81, near where I was working at the time. A cattle truck flipped.
Ooh.
And literally, the cattle got loose, obviously, from it, but the police were going around and telling everybody, yeah, the insurance company's already named the load a total loss, so if you get one, it's yours.
Really?
Yes.
Who's going to butcher it?
We wound up catching 3 yearlings, or no, they were 2 years old. Sorry. So there were 3 of them that we wound up wrangling, and one of the employees there, he had a farm. He wound up going ahead and bringing his small cattle trailer in, his gooseneck, and took them back to his place. And a year later, we had some good meat. He went ahead and fattened them up for another year before he slaughtered them.
I know when my uncle gets his, he keeps them typically like spring to fall.
Yeah.
Then you have to feed them through the winter. But COVID kind of screwed that one up because all the backup at the butchers. I mean, the butchers are seeing more business than they'd seen in.
Oh yeah, the local butchers are making a killing right now.
Oh yeah, so
literally
YouTube,
and figuratively.
Yeah, YouTube not talking nonsense about it, literally saying that because of all the shutdowns and the COVID, that the issue became that the butchers were backed up. The appointmented out, so my uncle ended up having to keep them through the winter. And cows he got like in March, he couldn't take the butcher till February.
Oh,
Normally you'd get them butchered in like August, October.
Yeah.
Couldn't get them into like February, March. He's still got cattle going to the butcher later this fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
From last year.
I think the beginning of this year. I think he got appointments locked in, but he's like scheduled them out knowing, Some of them he might have gotten last year.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's nuts.
Yep. Everybody tried to get their product there.
Well, and then during deer season, they slot out a bunch of slots for deers.
Yep.
So they always take priority. But, we've been going for an hour and 52 minutes. We're sitting. It's 9:53 p.m. Eastern. We had some people in our chat group today. Had quite a few live viewers randomly in and out today. We appreciate all of you. Those of you who stuck with us all the way to the end of the show or jumping in right now. We if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit that like button. Share this video with your friends because that's the only way our videos get around. We're not big enough that we hit any algorithms for live feed that YouTube goes, hey, they're streaming live now. We have word of mouth is the only way that we get around. So,
And if you want to watch the live feed, you got to hit the notify.
Yeah. Or usually Saturdays at 8 p.m. But always use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. And you can follow us at the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on Instagram at MPJags, where I always try to post up in advance of shows that are coming up. We're going to get a lot more posting here soon now that we're getting more live viewers. And official merch you can get at cafepress.com/thejaggersjuxtaplooza. You can get your shirts like this one. Then we got the pineapple wall shirt.
Yep. Don't be a dick. Hashtag don't be a dick.
Yep. We can you've got in the Zac Yak Pack swag, you've got some stickers, all sorts of things. Everything from cups, mugs, shot glasses, blankets.
Yeah, the shot glasses you mentioned, beer mugs, flasks, in case you need that discreet drink at work.
Unless you're a truck driver.
But it's all right for dispatchers.
We don't want DUIs. No DUIs whatsoever.
No
Do not
DUIs,
condone
not
drinking.
advocating that. If you're going to drink, don't be stupid.
Is it we don't condone or we do condone? I never
We do
understood.
not condone.
Do not condone. Okay, I never understood the word condone because it really just sounds awkward.
Yes, we do not condone doing anything dumb when you're drinking. If you're going to drink at home. You're going to save yourself money, and you can get as hammered as you want and not have to worry about getting a call from the cops.
And if you think about driving when you're drinking, take your frozen paintball out of the freezer, right? Load it up and shoot yourself in the testicles.
It'll keep you from going anywhere, unless you're in an ambulance.
But you're not driving then.
Nope. You got your free ride. May not be the meal you wanted, but hey.
We also do not give any medical advice or actually tell people to shoot themselves in the testicles. But I mean, that's a smarter idea than drinking and driving. Just saying you kill somebody drinking and driving, and you probably shouldn't be reproducing anyways.
I have to agree.
Don't get me wrong, we've all done dumb things as children, but once you're an adult and you have children, you've got other responsibilities that come before. And if you're doing something like that, highly recommend you go to, if you're in the military, the ASAP program. I don't know if that's what they call it in
Yes.
the Army. Army is ASAP. I don't know what it is for the other service branches, but AA, things like that. Get some help, all right? Get some help. If you think you have a drinking problem, okay? You need to get help for your drinking problems.
And on that note, everybody have a wonderful evening. It's been fun. Definitely want to follow up with Sean eventually here in the future once he has more details of what's coming out of that story that happened at the truck stop. Surprisingly, it's not a truck stop story about Swift or a lot lizard. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
Does that technically count as a lot lizard? No, they're not.
You froze up. Do what?
I said that does he count as a lot lizard? Then I said no, he doesn't because he wasn't actually employed and getting paid. He just lied about it.
Yeah.
Who does? Okay. One last thing. Sorry, viewers. I have to say, who just thinks that if they start doing work, they're going to get a paycheck? First of all. Second of all, who without a guarantee of a paycheck will start cleaning the outside of a fucking gas station?
He was probably just trying to get a shower, to be honest with you, for free.
No, he'd been hounding them for a week. Give me a job, give me a job, give me a job. And then just shows up at night after the managers are gone and says, oh, yeah, I'm the new cleaning guy.
Wow.
And nobody questioned it. They're just like, okay.
Wow.
Company IDs company IDs, voting IDs. IDs. Prove who you are at all fucking times because that shit's dangerous.
Yep. Very, very dangerous.
Microchip everyone like we do our animals at the vet. Rabies shots for all. If it's good enough for my dog, it's good enough for everybody.
Is that going to be a part of Batacath Care?
It will.
Oh, my God.
I will. And when you write a best-selling novel, you can be a rabies shot receiver as well.
Oh,
No.
the true and not a shot for the pressure.
That might not be right. What was it? When you write a best-selling novel, you can be a millionaire too. My bad. Sorry, the rabies shot made way more sense from a socialist and a commie.
Oh, my. Everybody have a wonderful evening.
Pineapple juice injections.
Ooh.
I don't. Hold on. Wait. I see a comment coming. I foresee it.
Pineapples? There we go. I finally had the pineapple thrown at me. It made a complete show now.
What the fuck is this? Zach drinks too much? You drink too much?
Talking about you, there's no H there. See, you're that drunk.
You drink too much. I've had one beer this entire time.
I've had none.
Nobody's stopping you.
Frickin' antibiotics.
What happens if you
Anyhow.
drink on? What happens if you drink on that antibiotic?
It counteracts them.
You're not on birth control. You're fine.
Wait, what?
Do you hear the peanut gallery in the background laughing
Yeah, I hear it.
hysterically?
I hear it. You guys have a good evening.
I didn't trust VA.
You guys have a good evening.
Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and we'll see you
Don't
guys
forget the
next week.
notification bell.
Hopefully by next week, the other Zach has an Instagram page that he can, you guys can follow him on, because it sure as hell won't be a Twitter or a Grinder. And if you don't get that reference, watch the beginning of the video. Have a good weekend.
Go back through the comments. See ya.